We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Irvin Bland will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Now batting, Russ Beavers. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Russ Beavers.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
The 1-0 home. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Come on, dig. Go, dig. Go.
And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
That boy. Batting third. The right.
So now to the plate, Mark Capps, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 21 homers and 64 runs batted in. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Ryan Clemens is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Come on, baby. See it.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls. No.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Comes set. Now the pitch. In there, 3-1.
Stealing important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Capps stands at second with no outs. Hit out towards second. He's got it.
Come on, slide.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He leads the team in batting average right now, and it seems like every time he goes to the plate, he's getting a knock. Obviously, that's not the case, but these guys really rely on him for his consistency and the spark he provides with the bat in his hands.
Into the box now, Felipe Jimenez. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot, huh?
The 1-0 home. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Go to.
And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Batting 5th, the shortstop.
To the plate now, Harry Powell, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here.
Hey, let it rip up there. Let's go.
Now the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Come on.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So striding in, Steven Erdman. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame.
Erdman.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 3 runs already home here. On the ground to third, reined in. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, Matt Fry. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 Dodger error, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Reds lead this one 3-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Richard Curtis, currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he.
And he got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In now, Israel Garcia.
The right fielder.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with two men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Second inning set to go, and next will be the pitcher, Marty Jones.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his...
You're out.
Leading off the inning, Charles Hernandez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Tony Castellano, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Beavers is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Geraldo Pulido. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Geraldo.
Now here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. On the season, Pulido is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Reds lead it 3-0. So coming to the plate, Mark Capps. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once.
He's out.
Leading off the inning, Nelson Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Hey, no one down here.
A ball and a strike. Sanchez has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. It shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Ballard.
Batting
And as you check out his righty-lefty
baseman.
splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. No balls and a strike to count. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
To 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters
Batting
to
ninth.
expand their zone and
No
protect.
pitcher.
And when they're in that pitch they can't do much with, becomes a lot easier.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail in this one 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Harry Powell. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Harry Powell.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Out. You're out.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Marty Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Richard
The
Curtis.
center fielder.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Marshall is there, and he has it for the first out. Next for the Dodgers, Dane Katz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
All right, here we go now.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Russ Beavers. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, number 13 for him on the year, as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Into the box now, Mark Capps. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Count 1-0.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
When he's pitching effectively, you see that two-seam.
Out. 3.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and here comes the first baseman, Charles Hernandez.
The first baseman.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
Hernandez.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
So he got him swinging. Charles Hernandez is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Tony Castellano will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there they're just one place off the top spot in the NL in that category. First offering on its way.
Pulido.
The 0-1 pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third
Stepping in now, Nelson Sanchez, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the Herschel Rupert takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. New inning check. Striding into the box, Marty Jones. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through for a hit.
All right, good job right there.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the...
Now in the box, Garrett Ballard. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And another foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run and 7 driven in.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Swing, and he pops him up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dane Katz. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And Ryan Esparza is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Standing in, Israel Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Garcia.
Fouled away.
Hey, no one down here.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
That's upstairs.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Charles Hernandez, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
Hey, we got one out here.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Tony Castellano.
Now batting. The shortstop.
In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hey, give him yourself.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is foul right side. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 8th inning. Ready to begin. Digging in and looking for more, Marty
Now
Jones.
The pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Go.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the 1-2-3 go the Reds. They lead it 6-1. In now, Geraldo Pulido. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Nelson Sanchez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In the air now, out to right field.
Got it. That's me.
Haps is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. The lead remains 5.
3. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Dodgers. Number 3, David.
Bouncer to the left side. And there's one down now. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Richard Curtis. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-1 the count now. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Marshall is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Digging in, Dane Katz, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Reds have put him slide as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him.